Welcome to my videos on my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the NBA 2024-2025 standings week 17. Well, this was a short week where there were games from Monday to yesterday to Tuesday because this weekend today will start the NBA All-Star weekend. So for that reason, the NBA will stop 6 days without games, and the NBA regular season will return the next Wednesday. So for that reason, I'm recording the standings week 17 video because the week 17 finish yesterday, and for that reason I'm recording this video. So let's start. Let's start with the Eastern Conference. When the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers are still leading this division for 17 straight week, where they have the best record in the East and the best record in the league. They are tied with the best record with the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 44-10 record. They have a 6 winning streak, and they have a 8-2 record in the last 10 next place. So they are playing a very great basketball, and they have an easy advantage against the second place, the reigning champion team, the Boston Celtics, where they have a 5 games advantage against them. In the second place are the Boston Celtics with a 39-16 record. They have a 8-2 record in the last 10 games played. They have a 3 winning streak, and the New York Knicks are trying to fight against the Boston Celtics for the second place. They have a record 36-18, but in this moment they are 2.5 games behind the Boston Celtics. So the Celtics are trying to reach the Cleveland Cavaliers. In this moment they haven't been able to do that, but they are trying. So the Knicks are trying to get the second place, but it looks very difficult, but not impossible. In the fourth place are the Indiana Pacers with a 30-23 record. They are still there. And in the fifth place are the Milwaukee Bucks with a 29-34 record. And the sixth place are the Detroit Pistons with a 29-36 record. You can see here that the Pacers, Bucks, and Pistons are fighting to get the four places and to enter direct to the playoffs. You can see here that in this moment the Detroit Pistons have a 2.5 game advantage against the seventh place, the Orlando Magic, for enter direct to the playoffs. And something to say is that the Detroit Pistons have a 4 winning streak, and this is amazing because after 3 or 5 consecutive bad seasons, now they are fighting to enter to the playoffs. In this moment, they are in the playing zone. When remember that the last year they were the worst team in the league, and now it's a good thing that they are playing a very great basketball, and they are in the first places, six places in the Eastern Conference. This is amazing. In the seventh place are the Orlando Magic with a 27-29 record. In the eighth place are the Atlanta Hawks with a 26-29 record, and in the ninth place are the Miami Heat with a 25-28 record. You can see here that these three teams are fighting for the playing tournament, where in this moment they are gonna to be there. So it looks like that the position are defined for the teams that are gonna to play in the playoff and the teams that are gonna to play in the play-in. So the only I think that the in this moment there we have neither of the 10 teams are gonna to fight to enter to the playoffs and play-in, because in my opinion the only place to define will be the number 10, the last spot in play-in, where in this moment the Chicago Bulls have this position. They have a 22-33 record, and the other teams that are in the hunt to enter to the playoff to the last spot in the play-in are the 76ers and the Nets, that in this moment have the same record, 20-34. So they are in the hunt to get this position. And the rest of the teams, the Raptors, Hornets, and Wizards, are eliminated, where the Wizards have the worst record in the league, 45. So you can see here that the Cleveland Cavaliers are there in the first places. This is the 17th consecutive week they are in the leading this conference. The Boston Celtics and the Knicks are fighting for the second place. the Pacers, Bucks, and Pistons are fighting to enter direct to the playoff, and the Magic, Hawks, and Heat are in the playing tournament in this moment, and the Bulls, 76ers, and Nets are fighting to for the last spot in playing tournament, and the Raptors, Hornets, and Wizards are eliminated. In my opinion, oh yeah, are eliminated because it looks very difficult that they can compete to enter to the playing tournament. And in the Western Conference, in my opinion, the best conference in the league, the Oklahoma City Thunder early in this division, this conference sorry with the best record in the league alongside the Cleveland Cavaliers, 44-10. Yesterday they lost against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and in the second place are the Memphis Grizzlies with a 36-18 record. They are eight games behind the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the third place are the Denver Nuggets with a 36-19 record. They have a 8 winning streak. They are playing a very great basketball. They have a 8-2 record, and they are playing a tremendous basketball. So you can see here that in this moment the Oklahoma City Thunder are having an easy lead. They have a games different advantage against the second place, and the Grizzlies and the Nuggets are fighting to the third place. I think, in my opinion, I think that in this moment the best team in the conference are the Thunder and the Nuggets, and I think that the Nuggets will had an little advantage because they have a jockeys, and 2 years ago they won the NBA Finals, so they have experience. In the fourth place are the Houston Rockets with a 34-21 record. They have been playing a very bad basketball in the last 10 games played. They have a 3-7 record. Well, remember that in the last 3-4 weeks they were in the second and third place. So this time they went down to the four places. They need to be careful because if not, the Lakers are in the hunt to get that place. My favorite team, Los Angeles Lakers, are in the fifth place with a 32-20 record. They have been playing a tremendous basketball in the last 14 games played. I think they have a 11-3 record in the last 13 or 14 games played, and they are playing a very great basketball. Well, remember that 2 weeks ago the Lakers trade for Luka Doncic in exchange from Anthony Davis and Max Christie. So the Luka Doncic has only played only 2 games. In the first game he played a very great basketball. In the second game he played a very bad basketball. He has a minute restriction, but I think that he's gonna to recover his best level, and I think that the Lakers are gonna to be in the playoff. But I don't know if they're gonna to go deep or they're gonna to compete to win the conference champions. So you can see here that the Rockets and the Rockets, Lakers, Clippers, and Timberwolves are fighting for the last three spot in the to enter direct to the playoff, and the Mavericks, Kings, Warriors, Suns, Spurs, and Trailblazers are fighting for the last spot in the playing tournament. So you can see here that this conference is very close. Where in this moment the only teams that are eliminated are the Utah Jazz and the New Orleans Pelicans with the worst record in the conference. So you can see here that the Thunders have an easy lead. They most probably they're gonna to win this conference in back-to-back years. The Grizzlies and the Nuggets are fighting for the three places, and the Rockets, Lakers, Clippers, and Timberwolves are fighting, and even Mavericks. No, well, no, yeah. Oh yeah. The Rockets, Lakers, Clippers, Timberwolves, and even Mavericks are fighting for the last three spots to enter direct to the playoff. And even the Timberwolves again, the Mavericks, the Kings, the Warriors, the Suns, and the Spurs are fighting for the last four places in the playing tournament. Where you can see here that the last two spots in the play-in, the 9th and the 10th, at this moment they are in position of the Kings and the Warriors respectively, are fighting against the Suns and the Spurs that they are in the hunt to enter these two, and the Trailblazers to get these two positions. So this is amazing. Where we will the next week will start the last phase of the NBA 2024 to 2025 regular season. So this will be an amazing ending, and we will wait for the best basketball NBA basketball level of the season. So in this video, I talk about how are the NBA standings are in both conferences, in the Eastern and Western Conference, through our 17 weeks of games. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me and any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Tune in.